Mm-hmm. Shit, hold on. Am I alive? Subtoken balance. Who cares about that? Is it all going good? I think it is. Here's some of the crackling. I can't really stop that. Don't know how to stop it. Just turn monitor off. Okay. So you guys can still hear me though? Just turn monitor off. Okay. So you guys can still hear me though? Just turn monitor off. Okay. Just turn monitor off. Okay. Blue. Still going good. Sounds like it is, so let's go ahead and start this up then. I'm still doing that crackling noise. Hold on. Let me just do a double check on something. Still working, yeah. Oops, shit. Oh, good. Alright, that's good then. Okay, hold on then. Let me go ahead and switch to my other thing. I got a new TV and shit, and I got an Elgato that I'm using, but I don't know if I'm using it correctly or not. God damn this TV. Shut the fuck up. I need you plan. Fucking give me the home screen, please. Fucking hate that's on TV. Like an actual TV. Like, get rid of the fucking cable. I don't need the stupid ass cable channel bullshit. Level 57 is what it is. Technically, I'm like level 29. It's 57 in this, which kind of sucks, but yeah, whatever. Shit, what's the most recent one? So that's the right name, but is that it? Try this, see, hopefully it's correct. And it sucks. I don't want to play it. I guess I'll let it play. So it's more chance to see how the audio's working or not. Try this. Sorry if you hear me. I'm just hearing my video play through the app like usual. Yeah, we'll let the intro, and then we'll let that interactive comic book flashback play because it's been a little while. So it's nice to get a little catch up, even though it skips some stuff. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. 'Cause, I don't know. I'm pretty sure all the stuff I did is correct. It should be. I made all the same choices I did in the last character I had. So yeah, there it is. That's all my status. Rex survived. Caden Link was killed. Council was saved. Captain Anderson had the seat. That's like the main stuff. So.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh! Shit.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
What a way to start the game. I'll still never forget when me and Dad started this. We were like, what the hell? Like, Jesus Christ, the nobody's getting fucking pounded. What a way to start the game. Sorry if you keep hearing echoing of like the gameplay playing or stuff playing in the background through the phone. It's just what I usually do to see if everything's working right.
Shepard!
Chat doesn't seem to be working more.
Distress beacon is ready
I
for
don't know
launch.
why, whatever fucking chat
Will
in
the
here.
Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard,
Liara, go.
You tried typing a message
Now.
if it works.
aye aye.
Whatever.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Go.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
The whole place got trashed. This poor ship. I have a lot of memories of this ship. It's gonna go down now.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
I can't go that way. I usually always go to the right side. You have it.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
This poor ship, dude. I love this ship. Oh well. Of course, what a way to start to fucking start the game. My favorite ship gets pounded. Come on, man. Again, sorry if you hear that.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
It's relentless.
Watch the arm.
Let's go, you fucking crippled. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh shit. Suit's damaged. We won't play it. Everything else should be fine. Besides Mass Effect 3, we won't even play it, and Mass Effect 3 doesn't include Zaid or anyone else in there. We'll meet them later on.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, I should be dead. I fell into a planet, like a comet, and died via, you know, space. The scene's always nasty, man. Just see this shit, you know, so detailed and everything. It's like, damn. Like that. Ugh. I want to see the heart getting penetrated and that shit going in my spine. Like, ugh. Look at that. I'm being rebuilt. Better, stronger, faster, and all that stuff. Actually, I think oh yeah, let's see. Ah, it fucks it up again. That's so stupid. Like, this is my face, but they fuck up the facial hair and everything, so I'm gonna have to, I could accept the imported face, but I don't like that. The eyebrows are completely fucked. So we're gonna have to do another custom face, but hold on, before I start customizing, I think I just remembered something I could try that, might solve all this. This little crackling, I remember my friend told me that to stop the crackling bit, it might help if I turn off my LED lights on my computer and my keyboard and mouse and all that. I don't know how to do the computer, but I can at least turn it off on the on this stuff. Turn that off. don't remember how you turn it off for the um, I don't remember how you turn it off for the computer. If I turn off the LED lights, it said it would solve the crackling issue. Hold on real quick. I'm just gonna text my dad and ask if he remembered how. But actually, I won't text him. Actually, I'll text him right now. Alright, sorry. I don't know how to turn off I turn off all the other lights, but it doesn't seem to do much, so. It's still crackly. I mean, it's not like it really ruins the entire thing, but I don't know how to fix it. I have to keep researching and figure it out. I did find that settings things. My dad said when he looked it up, it said you had to click on Odyssey G7 and then change the thing to take off audio enhancements. Maybe there's something else I missed. Hold on. Let me just check real quick. Elgato. Hit that help pad a bit. Best I can do. Let's customize the face. This is good enough. I don't need to make it look perfect. But it's also a face I'm going to be looking at a lot, so I need to make sure it looks decent. I guess even though my face will look slightly different, we'll just say something along the lines of, oh, they recreated my face almost perfectly, but there were a few, few mishaps here and there, so it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't, terrible either. Actually, look at the eyebrow. See if I can get a bushier eyebrow. Never mind. Guess I'll just accept the imported face, even though... No, the eyebrows look okay, actually. They were way worse in the last game, though. Or last time I played. It was way worse. It's also because I chose the wrong hair color here. But... Oh, no, 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 no. Jesus Christ. Hold up a second. Yeah, the classes in this one are much more advanced than the last game. You know, engineers all tech-based, but the thing is, they've limited the weapons, so you can't use all weapons now. So, engineer, adept, and sentinel can only use 2 weapons. It's heavy pistol, and submachine, because they're all power-based. So they're gonna throw in like warps and overloads and cryoblasts and singularities and throws and pulls and shockwaves. But vanguards can use a shotgun, but also a heavy pistol and a submachine gun. They've got like the biotic charge, which is awesome. It's really fucking cool. And then infiltrator is the one with the sniper rifle and a heavy pistol and submachine gun. They've got a couple of things like tactical cloak and AI hacking, which is pretty neat. So does the engineer. I also have AI hacking, because you could tell like it's soldier there with all the red, and there's red and blue for infiltrator, and then red and that other green color for biotics, and that's all biotics and engineer stuff. And there's all green for biotics and all blue for engineer. We're gonna do soldier though. And we get a bunch of bonus powers since we crossed our game over, and these are all based on the different companions you get in the game. Armor piercing is good against armor, obviously. Barriers, I mean, I can give myself biotic powers, it just looks stupid. If I'm going to be playing a soldier, I'm not going to give myself, neural shock or energy drain. It's just slam. It's just like, why? It's just dumb to me. Fortification would be bad for a soldier. Shield boost would be kind of odd, especially Geth shield boost. Shredder ammo, it's good against organics, whatever. Warp is good against, organics and armor and other stuff like that. I always like going Inferno Grenade or Flash Grenade. Well, Inferno Grenade, because the last game I had grenades and I liked using I didn't actually like using them, but I had grenades, so I was like, oh, if I have grenades in the last game, I was well just give myself grenades in this one, because you don't get any grenades in this one, unless you have this power-up. And then I think Mass Effect 3, you get grenades again, but they're just default explosives, but you can upgrade them to be Inferno or whatever. So, get yourself the Inferno Grenade, and yep, there we go, Colonist War Hero, Soldier, Inferno Grenade, and there's my correct name. Let's go.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
That was Steve Bloom's voice actor for Wilson. She looked pretty cute too.
Wake up, Commander.
What's with those scars? Ooh.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
So I don't like how it fucked up my hair color a little bit. It's not terrible. I can deal with it. Thankfully, I think in the third game they fixed it a little bit. Plus, I still look good, so it's not like it's the worst thing ever. I don't need cryo ammo. Cryo ammo's only good against... Should I think I'll... Yeah. Fuck, I can't remember because I want to make sure I get all the Paragon options I can. I'll keep it on there because I think that increases my Paragon. And we'll give ourselves it'll unlock a custom shot, which is good. We have Destructor ammo by default, so yeah, let's do that. Get our under lush and custom... No, shit, actually no. Get ourselves incendiary ammo, just get it ahead of time. Nope, never mind, that didn't work. There. I think that's good enough.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
And now we got actual ammo in this
Looks like
game.
they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Well, let's get our powers on.
Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
If there's anything else here to pick up, is there?
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Still got it, bitches. Damn.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security officer's body. Here come the mix.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Got heavy weapons now. I don't use them much, but they do pack a punch.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll find you. Shepard, read me. I've got things closing in on my position. Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Money, money, money.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Make sure I grab everything here. I need all the money and shit I can get in this game.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Coming! Come on over! Chef! What the hell? Right.
Got a new companion here.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
That's... I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Engaging target.
Jacob Taylor. Alright. Cool thing we can actually map their powers. So I can press the left D-pad and come flying to me.
Got it! Falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Alright, time for more dialogue.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
It's alright. Sitting on my thing.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
A lot of exposition there. Look, they can still crouch. Yeah, that helps you find your objective.
This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God, I'm hit! They shot me!
That's sounds so stupid. I'm hit. They shot me.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed.
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Please reconsider your
overload the
aggressive
canisters to clear a path to the shuttle. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
The Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
We've been spotted.
Rerouting power.
I do like this game's combat way better than the first game. I'm used to the first game's combat too, don't get me wrong, but...
Firing.
Right! With you, Shepard.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I had to do this right. Hold on. So yeah, Cerberus found me. What a surprise. If I don't do it fast enough and those numbers go down, I get less credits out of it. But since I did it fast enough, I got 2,000 instead of like, or 2,400 instead of just like, 2,000 or, 1,500. Probably would have gone down that much, I bet.
Right with you.
And I try not to use meta gel or heavy ammo because the less I use it, if I go to a place and I'm full on that stuff, then I get what is it? Fuck. Wait, I think I'm forgetting something. I swear that wasn't the only thing I could bypass. There's another thing I could have grabbed somewhere. I can't go backwards, so maybe it wasn't here. Huh. Maybe that was all it was. I don't know. I keep forgetting sometimes every time I play this game.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh! That'll do it.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
It used to be in the old game they'd actually would ask you who'd you put into the seat of council, but since they have it in the service records that I put Captain Anderson, they decided to just cut that question because it would be stupid if I put Captain Anderson
The Elusive Man is
and,
waiting for you in the other room.
and then I just put in fucking Nina.
I wouldn't keep the Elusive Man waiting.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Oh, yes. Casual appearances. This is great. Because in the last game, you ran around in this shit, and I hated it. Just boring as hell. You can run around in it again. It's default look. It's not terrible. Looks actually kind of cool. That's nice, more formal gear. It's the scientist outfit, wouldn't wear it. That's a more thug outfit. It used to be orange in the original game, but they changed it. And there's my favorite. Yeah. I love it. I have a jacket like that in real life, too. I actually got this N7 jacket. I don't have this one, though. This one's cool, but it has these fancy little smancy shoes, and I'm like, yeah. I wear this in the third game when I do the Citadel DLC. So we'll wear this for pretty much the entire game, and then also for most of Mass Effect 3, and then for the Citadel DLC, we'll wear this one, because it looks better. And as for the armor, I could give the recon it if I wanted to, but I don't like this will cover my face the entire time. I think there's an option to take off helmets during cutscenes, but it looks dumb, so I prefer to have a helmet on during cutscene, but I like it more like a visor look. Not that, though. But it means if I wear a helmet like this or any other thing that's like a visor, if I go into places that have like no oxygen, then I'm automatically going to get this equipped over it, and I won't have the things on it. But I can change the material, and I think it makes it like more shiny. Let's change the color to my favorite, like a cyan type of blue color. Where is it at? I think I skipped it. Shit, hold on. Where's it at? Actually, it wasn't a cyan blue. I thought it was, but it's not. Dark blue doesn't look too bad, but I prefer this brighter look. That's what I always went with. That was brighter than that before, but whatever. Oh yeah, and I could put patterns on, but it looks dumb as hell to put the patterns on. I just like the default pattern. Default red there. Just keep the default material on. I never really understood the materials change. It sounds like it's supposed to change the glossiness, but it doesn't look that different. Like a really faint kind of difference in a thing. I don't know, it's just weird as hell. Guess I'll go with the, I'm gonna go with the glossiest. That's too much. That's like, seems to, doesn't actually take it all off, but does something weird. Just keep that. It seems like a decent look. I don't have any other pieces, sadly, but whatever. This is my look for now. We'll get more armor pieces as we continue through the game. And more weapons and whatnot, too. Fancy.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like
We're
Cerberus.
committed. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Nice, it gives me 2 points. That's perfect. Spend I kind of want to get that upgraded fully just so I can make sure I get all the conversation bit out of the way, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll do that for now. So I get another upgrade thing. I get another level up, it'll be 3 points, I think.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Jesus, fucking bitchy little bitch, isn't she?
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council. Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Nice to get this little, I love this little mission complete screen, so cool. So I think if I was level 60, I don't think it would give me any more XP because it's 4,000 starting at 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, so 60 actually would be something. So I missed another 4,000 experience. That's okay. I just, you know, the most that I won't be able to do is I won't be able to fully upgrade cryo ammo, but I'll upgrade everything else. Because cryo ammo is kind of useless. It's cool, but whatever. All this is not based on, I don't think it's based on levels. I think it is based on levels plus oh hey, it's for BD Mass Effect. Okay, so it still gives me the Mass Effect 2 bonuses, but I didn't import my Mass Effect 2 character, so okay, that's interesting. I didn't know it did that. I thought if you import Mass Effect 1, just get the Mass Effect 1 bonuses, you know, which has all those Element 0 and Iridium and all that other stuff, which is just used for, what is it, for ship upgrades. But some of that stuff, the Element 0 and all that stuff, it's based on if I did all those side missions, like the collecting stuff. That's what gives me that and all the credits. But this also gives me a shit ton of credits too. That's awesome. Plus 25% bonus experience on all missions. That's nice. So I'll level up faster. I might actually be max level by the end of it. I mean, I was max level in the last game. I think I just didn't. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, it gives me extra stuff. So it's 10,000. I got like 60,000 of Element 0, Iridium, Palladium, Plutonium, Platinum. I mean, so it's 60,000 total. Extra Paragon, Renegade. Nice. Got my grenade launcher, of course. I'll have other stuff I can use. Then Cerberus fundings. I get funded for doing it, and I could find credits. So these cutscenes used to take a long fucking time. Look how fast it goes. It used to be slow as shit.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Elusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Can't change my weapons yet, though, which kind of sucks.
No one was left at the other colonies.
Oh, okay, so I get all my weapons at least. You should... shotgun. That's right, all the weapons do different things. Very effective against shield and biotic barriers. Weak against armor. Huh? That's right. That's how you switch it.
Got it.
I always do this to make sure that the companions have their weapons set to that. Just make sure that the gameplay, they're gonna use their powers, yeah? Squad power uses, yes, autosave. Yeah, make sure that was all good. It was good last time I checked, just want to make sure. Oh, that's right. Let's upgrade the squad. I usually do auto level up, but I don't know if I want to do that this time. Usually just put like barely any in the fucking operator. And that's their loyalty mission. They're loyal to me, then they get that extra upgrade. We'll do that. I like that better. Yeah.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Usually there's like these pieces of junk and whatnot, I can salvage them, but I can't seem to do that. Got a lot of credits anyway, but still. Doesn't mean I can go buying everything from the goddamn stores. There it is. Spare parts to salvage. Give me some, sometimes it's credits, sometimes it could be something like an upgrade of some sort. Oh shit.
That sounds like Fed specs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Change weapon.
Going now. Understood.
Staying close.
Enemy down.
Got a line. Mech shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
On it.
You bet.
Extra credits there.
Incoming.
Huh? Oh shit.
Not a problem.
Hope this is still sounding good throughout the entire time, but we'll see. Quarians, whoa, what the hell?
Look right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Hey!
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Nice to see Tali again.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
They've seen us.
Use overload on them.
Enemy down!
No match for me, bitches.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Okay, are we so like, oh, we should have expected this from those assholes? Like, yeah, I know it's because they don't like you though. What a surprise. Cerberus did something nobody likes. We found that a lot of time in the last game. There's less stuff than I thought there was. I thought there was more shit to find. Oh shit. Oh god. Ow. Ouch.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Yeah, I'm the one in charge. Why are you telling me to take point? The hell?
Heading to cover!
Grabbing.
Ow. So much for Tali's squad. Got their asses kicked.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Take those shields down. Hell, back up, bitch. Got him. Scan that for sure. More heavy ammo. I didn't even use the heavy weapon at all. Thank you. I'll take that money, bitch. Tally went in here. I wonder if she's in here. Hey, some of them survived. Never mind.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
At least you can still holster your weapons that way. That's nice.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
First time we see a male Quarian in this game, which is kind of interesting. They have a different look than the females.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
I love these Paragon and Renegade options.
To hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
If I chose Snap Out of, I would have gotten a chance to do a Renegade option, which just have them shoot the screen. Some Renegade options are funny and badass as hell, though.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Oh, learned a lot there.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Look at it. What a beauty.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
This ship's a lot bigger than the old one too, by the way. Like, twice the size for sure.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Yeah, private terminal. Gotta make sure to check that out. Armory. Elevator takes us to different place. Captain's quarters. The tech lab. When we get Professor Solus, we'll get him first, I think. Actually, should I get him first? Fuck, I don't know if I should or not. Shit. Give you guys a chance to speak, to read it. Like you could pause and read it if you're watching this on YouTube. That's our Zaid one. Lost Convent. Wait, that's the Hammerhead ones. Yep, do that for sure. Normandy crash site. We'll definitely do that. At the Recon Hood. Overlord. It's one of their DLCs. Arc Projector. It's one of their DLC weapons. Just give it to me for now. Kasumi. That's one of the other companions. Oh yeah.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Concussive shot.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander? Joke, anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know? If any of the crew has important business...
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Illusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on
Cerberus
top.
looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about? If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
This organization...
We look out for human interests. Advance human technology. But mostly I feel encouraged.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Let's talk with Joker and do a couple other things, and then I think we'll end the recording here, and I'll play it back and see if, or in the stream here I should say, and then see if it sounds good and all that shit. Yo, Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a crew shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance. Commander.
I assume everything is going well.
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys. Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda. And expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named EDI?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just put it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else. I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized?
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Real quiet on the ship though, not much music going on.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using OmniTool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
All my weapons get put on display, at least the heavy weapons do. Which is pretty nice. Here's Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything. Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do
How are
this
we
later.
doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without... Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Can't get upgrades for the ship yet.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room, in addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network. Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
So we can even check the team status. Archangel, put the Professor. Then these two DLC companions, the Veteran. There's the Convict. I hate this fucking goddamn crackling. I'll never know how to solve it. They have different appearances, so each companion will have a loyal outfit, even the DLC ones, but the DLC ones also get another outfit by default. That's part of their DLC. And Miranda, this guy, him, and I think one more. I think it's Miranda. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's only them, yeah, and then and it's just 7 people get like unique outfits, and this one I like. It has the cool visor look, a little over the top, but it's cool.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I did? No, I didn't, you fucking lying bitch. It even tells you who's in the crew quarters. This used to take forever. Oh my god, I'll never forget it. Such nightmares thinking about that shit. Oh yeah.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canada.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collectors.
Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Each companion will take up those rooms, which is nice. They have their own little space.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about? If you happen to find any of those supplies...
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Well, well, look who it is.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Standard enough explanation. EDI usually has a has a talk thing for every part of the ship, so you can learn what the hell the ship is, or like what part of the ship you're in. Here's the men's restroom. Don't need an explanation on that. What's this area of the ship? This is the restroom, Shepard. It's like that'd be the dumbest thing ever if they had actually added that in. Is there one in here? Like, what's this area of the ship? Guess not. I guess it's just Miranda's office. All right, what do you got?
Commander, what can I do for you?
I forgot it actually changes their outfits inside the ship too. I thought it went back to they have that default clothing. I guess not though. It's only that Mass Effect 3.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Thought sure want to talk again, but I gotta make sure.
You have a minute,
There's a lot
Miranda?
to do, Shepard. Maybe
What
another
exactly
time.
are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
So we got 2 objectives from the cook and Dr. Chakwas. Got to learn a little bit more about Miranda. Let's go down to engineering. Koldiak drop shuttle hangs out in there usually. She's right there. Then the hammerhead we'll hang out to the right, which is nice.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
These two. I love them.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me. Outside of those T6...
I bet you could find them in the Omega.
Anything else? Area. Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
I love those two.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
That's good excuse then.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
And we go up to the captain's quarters, or the cabin. Love this place.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Even have my own private terminal up here and a picture of Liara. That's nice. I give you my achievements on here. Wait. Melee kills. I should start getting more melee kills then. Get that achievement. I mean, it's not really like I need it, but you know, why not? Music. That's all Mass Effect 1 stuff. I kind of want to keep playing, but I think dinner's almost ready anyway, and let's see what we can do here. I think we're already near Omega anyway. That's good. Ooh, we need some fuel. And some probes. Thank God I got money. And this is what I love, is they actually tell you where shit is, including side missions. Local clusters 100% explored, but I could get more materials out of them if I wanted to. Check out the local cluster. I don't think there's anything else over there. It's 100%, but I do think more stuff will open up as I play the story. Can't remember. I think. Yeah, this is a high amount of stuff. Yeah, we'll go ahead and probe these areas.
Probe launched. In research projects, Iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Launching probe.
Gotta get in just the right angle to get the high amounts of stuff that you want.
Launching probe.
There we go.
Probe launched. In research projects, Palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
I'm not gonna get small spikes like the one like that. I won't get that. It's useless to waste a probe on that. Probes cost money. There we go. There's a bigger spike right there. And there we go. I'm losing it.
Launching probe.
If the scanner results go below moderate, then there's nothing here worth a damn.
Launching probe.
Yeah. Maybe some big spikes here and there. Yeah, okay, there's a couple good spikes.
Probe launched. In research projects, Platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Launching probe.
It's too poor now. Is it doing anything good? Poor. No, not worth it. It's poor to start. It's got nothing on there. This will be funny. I think it might do this if you try and... it's depleted.
Really, Commander?
Really, Commander?
Probing Uranus.
Probing Uranus. I love it. I always ignore that. He's got a couple stuff out of it. It's only there for that joke. It's really all it's there for. It's useless to probe that planet unless you want to just have Edie react. I guess only 2 reactions as well. Like her just saying, probing Uranus. Really, Commander? That's the first time I heard that one. Usually you just be like probing Uranus in different like tones. But that one she's like, really, Commander? Really?
Launching probe.
I wish Joker would, like, you'd hear him laughing. He probably did when he heard you say it like that. He's probably just sitting there snickered. Like, Mass Effect has some good jokes. Even, like, some of the Mass Effect games, or the Mass Effect game I didn't like, which was Andromeda, had one good joke, and there was a good Star Wars reference. It was, like, literally just that scene of, you know, what's your identification number, you know, kind of scene. Where, like, you know, we're doing fine here, thank you, how are you? And, like, one of the characters, if you bring him along, he'll actually fucking laugh his ass off. Just... or he'll start snickering in the corner, like, because he knows what the reference is. And I'm just like, that's hilarious. Like, I'd love to see someone do that in real life with, like, enemy communications. Like, one of our military dudes, like they're like, hello, do you need any assistance? No, thank you, we're fine, how are you? Just, like, what? Pretty sure that, like, those enemy would get the reference too, like, wait a second, are you just doing a Star Wars reference? Who the fuck are you? You're not one of our own. We take this shit seriously.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Damn, air conditioning kicked in. What's it sound anyway? Doubt there's anything else we can get in here. That's worth it. It's poor, so we're not gonna get much out of it. Good, nice. Ooh, hey, there you go.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
There you go. Damn. High iridium. Iridium's pretty common in this game. It's like the one resource you're gonna find a lot of it. Especially on planets. Like every goddamn planet's got high concentration of iridium somewhere. There you go.
Probe launched.
Element 0 is harder to find on planets. Not every planet's got element 0 inside of it. Damn! Fucking Spike went crazy. Now we're down to the port. We'll just get another quick little scan of the planet, see if we find any big spikes like that. I'll take that.
Launching probe.
Oh, it's depleted. Alright, get the hell out of there then. Can't mine that one. And we can't do Earth either. That'd be stupid as hell. We hit continents and cities and shit if we did that. Venus we can do though. Got 4 probes left though.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Oh, time to get more probes. It's nice they still keep this little transition, even though it's pretty much the same. This game might take a little longer to beat because I'll be doing a lot of this shit just to make sure I get all the fucking materials I need. And plus, I think if I have excess amount, then I can, when I play Mass Effect 3, it'll probably help me with that game as well. Give me some sort of bonus.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
I don't care what planet it is, but there's a planet out there that had like a spot where every damn thing was off the chart. Every place was just high as shit. It was crazy. I think I came across it because I did a side mission and then a character gave me planets that had like rare resources and materials, and I was like, holy shit. But that also had like a side mission there to grab some supplies from some planet, and it was a mission. Like it was like just a wave of mechs that you had to fend off while you get your shit.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Also want to check every planet and scan it anyway, because when I go to a planet, even before I hit the scan button, EDI will mention that there's some, like, picking up an anomaly, and it could lead to a distress beacon, or they found something interesting. It could be like a, you know, a place where you'll go to and it'll be another side mission or assignment, whatever the hell they call it.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Keep going until it's poor. It's poor, and I don't get any decent spikes. Like, it's not decent enough. It starts rumbling and get a little higher than a couple of those bars, or lines. I'll grab it. That's not good enough. Since I can't find any, then I'm just not gonna wait. Yeah, that's good. I'll take it.
Launching probe.
Oh, there we go.
Probe launched.
Good. Alright, this planet's been fully mined out. We're not fully depleted, but it's good enough. First thing I do is get Mordin Solus. Get him on the team. That unexplored planet's here too. If I should do it now, I'll probably do it a little later. Alright, I think I'll end my stream here. Oh wait, why am I doing that? It doesn't end there anymore. I have to end it through here. Anyway, well, I'll see you all later. Let me start my stream again. Actually, I forget. It was Alt F9, I believe.